Anyone driving around Burlington would have noticed lawns are looking a little less green this year. The grass is brown because we have fallen into another drought season. For the past 2 months, there has not been as much rain as needed to fill reservoirs around Massachusetts. On Monday, July 25th, I headed up to the Mill Pond Reservoir to talk to Burlington's Public Works Director, John Sanchez. John gave a brief rundown on what has been happening to the reservoir.
Well, it's a severe drought right now. We haven't seen significant rain since May. We just had those showers that went by, but they don't really help as far as filling up the reservoir that we have.
Sanchez discussed the last time a drought like this occurred and gave an update on the town's water supply.
You know, I can't really remember anything like that. I know in the last 10 years we did have one year that it was pretty dry. We have data, and I guess at the end of the season we'll be able to compare this year to that particular year. But I want to say for at least 10 years we haven't had anything like this. Well, we're managing. We produce just as much water as we need to. In this case, we're just meeting demand. In other words, whatever people are using, we're able to produce. However, we don't have any factor of safety. I mean, we had to institute a water conservation right now to try to lower the amount of water that we're using in town, so we're able to maintain the water.
If you hadn't had an opportunity to go to the reservoir recently, here's the current water level.
We're at 136.5 feet. We're very close to our middle intake. We have 2 intakes here that we use. After this, I mean, you can see it around. It's looking pretty dry. We do have, as we're standing today, we have enough water to finish the season, but we need residents and businesses to help us with the water restrictions that we have imposed. So we'll have enough water to combat fires and to also for drinking water.
Most importantly, what will happen if the drought gets worse, and when will the town know when it has gotten worse?
The town is interconnected with many other communities, and in case of emergency, we should be able to connect to them. As you know, though, communities around us are also in a water ban right now because they are in the same situation we are. But if it's an emergency, I'm sure they will help us out. At that point, we'll have to go into a full water ban. Nobody will be able to use any water for outdoor watering. And then we may be able to get some water from our neighbors. We monitor our water every day, so we know where we should be at every day of the summertime. So we'll be able to see it, when it's coming. So right now we've been managing, like I said, and only if we see our demand increasing past the level that we can actually provide water for, then we'll know when that point is.
Finally, John talked about the water restrictions and how everyone needs to comply with them.
We have the majority of our residents are really helping us out right now, but we do have a significant number of residents that are not compliant. So we've been issuing notices, we've been issuing written warnings, and we're also going to start issuing fines. The fines are $50 for the first offense and then $100 for every day after that. It's something we don't want to do. We prefer people doing the right thing, which is to help us all, so we have enough water to finish our summer season and go through this drought. But we've been issuing tickets. This morning we issued 40 of them, and we'll continue to do this. We have crews going out at all hours of the day and night just to make sure that we're going to have enough water for drinking for the rest of the season.
From the Mill Pond Reservoir, I'm Robert Paris for B News Weekly.